Welcome to TEDs for Jesus, where we review innovative ideas from TED Talks and apply them to a Christian context. There's probably something that you feel convicted in your soul to do. That conviction can seem really difficult to accomplish. However, every single dreamy aspiration or desire or conviction is possible. It's possible with innovation, focus, timely dedication, sacrifice, and God's guidance. I know what you're thinking. And they're easier to attain than you would think. So there's this talk by this guy named Chris Bailey. Chris decided to perform an experiment by limiting the use of technology in his day. He could only use it for 30 minutes a day. Four things. There were four things that resulted about a week into his experiment. His attention span grew, he could focus more easily, his mind had more ideas, and he clearly noticed his mind pondering more plans and thoughts about the future. You see, naturally, our brains are designed to seek out new information. It helps us better understand the world around us. It enables us to live more effectively, efficiently, and safely in it. Today, however, our minds are overstimulated. When we transition from a highly stimulating activity to a lower stimulating activity, we encounter the state commonly known as boredom. The transition from high to low itself is your boredom, not actually the fact that you have nothing to do. Our brains will find a way to be active, and if it's not entertained, it will find a way to do that on its own. That's why our creativity and productivity is boosted when we are not in the presence of entertainment. So let's go back to Chris. He wanted to take this boredom thing one step further. So his readers sent him ideas of the most boring things they could think of, and he would spend an hour each day for 30 days straight doing them. On day one, he read the iTunes terms and conditions. Yeah, that thing you always press accept without reading. Day 4, he waited on hold with Air Canada's baggage claim. Day 19, he counted all the zeros in the first 10,000 digits of pi. And on day 24, he just watched a clock. Again, all four categories grew: attention span, focus, ideas, and future plans. Allowing boredom and space in our minds is a form of meditation. We're allowing our minds to entertain themselves and let creativity flow and really focus free of distraction. Meditation is so valuable, it's among the most common habits of the most successful people in the world. That's billionaires specifically. Forbes knows it, billionaires know it, and Jesus knew it. Let's roll to Psalm 46:10. He says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." Honestly, when I used to read this text, I thought it meant shut up, be reverent, be still, and you'll have an overwhelming experience that God's presence is near. But once I heard this TED Talk and learned more about how the mind works, it completely changed my perspective. De-escalating our stimulation levels and being truly still takes about a week, and I'm here trying to worship while my phone is still buzzing. Is it possible that Psalms 46:10 is telling us to not overstimulate our minds? Because when we're not still, when we are overstimulated, our mind is jumping and jumping and jumping to different distractions, which makes prayer and attention to that small, still voice so exceptionally difficult. How could we ever know God is truly communicating to us when we're too busy getting notifications and not taking the time to be bored? You see, I've actually done this experiment in my life several times. Maybe you have too. Not long ago, I disabled the notifications on my phone. Then I gave up whatever video games I played, TV shows, and then eventually I deactivated Instagram and Facebook. And you know what happens every single time I cut those stimulants out of my life? I call my parents more. I'm more patient. I'm kinder. I'm more thoughtful. I have more ideas. I pray more. I send more spontaneous messages of goodwill to friends. I host more. I give more. I care more. And God is more present in my life because of it. Know this. You have the tools and knowledge to have a better relationship with God and strive towards the life you want. You can have a great prayer life, boost your creativity and thoughtfulness and the planning for your future, but only if you choose to get bored. So embrace moments where nothing is happening and be okay with it. Take intentional time to be bored, even in public, because in order to have a rich relationship with God and with those around us, and to achieve our dreams and aspirations, we must be still. Let's get bored. That's it for today, guys. If you have a video from TED that you would like to see applied in a Christian context, comment it below, give us the reference, and if you have any conversation that you want to engage in, go ahead and submit it in the comments below. We'd love to engage with you. Other than that, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time.